Right here we've got a GFCI. Fortunately, it does not really work. As you can see right here, it's a little bit destroyed. So we're gonna replace that. Now we got the breaker flipped off. We test it out with our hot stick. And we're gonna use the Milwaukee to change it. Go ahead and start taking out these screws. Pull it out here best we can. See, this thing is nasty. Get our screws off here. We're gonna start by unscrewing the caps here. Now, if you look back inside here, everything's grounded. This is the Romex coming from the left. This is the Romex from the right. You want to make sure you separate these. Flip back on the breaker. And now we're going to take our non-contact voltage tester here. Oh, power is on the left. No power on the right. So the one on the left here is the set of wires that's going to be going into the line side of the GFI. In this situation, we just need this. Now remember, black girls like gold, white girls like silver. And if you got the grain, it goes in between. That basically represents black for gold, which is your hot, white for silver, which is these right here. And then you got your green, which is your ground, which is your naked wire. Just think of it this way. If you got the green, you're going to get naked. It's just an easy saying so that you remember how these things wire up. Once again, the ones on the left is going to be the hot one coming in. The line is on the bottom, which goes onto the gold here with the black. So I'm just going to pivot to the side here, slide it in behind it, tighten up that screw. Once I've got that screw tightened up there, I'm going to take that white wire that comes out of the same set of Romex on the left, and I'm going to put it on the opposite side of that black wire. Once that's done, you come up here up top, you plug in your other ones. The only one you want to have on that line side is going to be the one that's got the voltage going to it. Everything else, you could have two sets of Romex coming in here on the load side, and that's perfectly fine because you got spots to put them. Our last one tightened up here, all that's left to do. The wire tightened down on the ground up top, we're ready to reinstall the receptacle. I'll flip over my bit to Robertson number 1. Now once I got that R1 bit installed, I'm going to run in those screws. But here's why I like the R1 bit. I can take my hand off of it right there. That's how nice and tight of a grip it offers. Then I just got to take them, run it in place. Tell you what, the grips on this Milwaukee right here is very nice. It allows you to grab it and run it in nice and quick. Matter of fact, I just recently picked up this 13-in-1 screwdriver. You want to check out the video on that, it'll be linked down in the description box below. Now all that's left is slipping back around to our flat head and putting the cover plate on, which we'll do here in a minute. Right now we're plugging up our tester. We're going to flip on the breaker, come over here and look at it. It's got a little red light glowing on the left. That's our reset button, resets it. Now we can test it right here, cuts it out. Boom, resets it. As you can see, it is wired up correctly. It is working correctly. So now our job is done and our customer ain't got to worry about unplugging something and electrocuting themselves. Because of where this GFCI is located, it actually protects the receptacle over here, one over here, and the one over here. Because that line is coming into the receptacle on the bottom side and it's feeding all the receptacles going out for the load. So if you got something go sideways on any of those other receptacles, it's going to cut out this GFCI breaker here. If you got a microwave installed, all of a sudden it ain't working, you want to come over here and check that. I've seen plenty of electricians come out over receptacles not working. It's $150 for them to come out, $150 an hour. You're talking about $300 just to flip a button.